We've already reflected on Jeremy Martin quite a bit in this show, and we also spoke with him, but let's get some numbers on his career here, Clinton.
Yeah, Weege, an absolutely impressive career. Hey, in Supercross, he finished really well 3 different times in the top 3. Pretty phenomenal. But it's in pro motocross that's absolutely incredible. 4 of the 5 statistical categories, he is in the top 5 all time. Absolutely amazing. The thing that stands out for me is in podiums. Sure, 20 wins, amazing. 40 moto wins, amazing. 2,900 points, averaging 34 per weekend, amazing. But in podiums, JT, he's got 45 podiums. He's second all time, just 2 off of Steve Lamson. I mean, he only had 87 starts. He was on the podium 52% of the time, JT.
I'm going to go a different direction. 40 moto wins out of 87 races. That's something to behold right there. That is that's up there with some of the best I've ever heard. And I don't know that when all is said and done, that people are going to look back and think about how dominant he was when he was at his best. He was simply the best guy, and it really wasn't close for a couple of years, though. So pretty incredible when you really look at the numbers. They kind of bear that out.
Yeah, dang. So he's looking at like a 50% podium rate and practically a 50% win rate on motos. That's incredible. Good on you, Jeremy Martin. We'll see you this weekend. One more thing that I wanted to bring up. So Tony Cairoli does a great job for Ducati. Everyone's talking about Ducati. And somewhere on Monday afternoon, it occurred to me, Clinton, I'm like, wait, I know Tony Cairoli's great and he's a 9-time champion in MXGP, but are we forgetting how old this guy is? How impressive this is? So he's 39. Give us the data on that.
It's not an old man sport, as we all know. And man, at 39 years old, Tony Cairoli getting a top 10, he joins 2 other people that I know of that have done so. John Dowd, who we talk about all the time as it relates to the old guys doing amazing. And then Mike Brown, 1 time over the age of 39. So a very rare club to finish a top 10 in a pro motocross moto, and that's Tony Cairoli.
And Cairoli being 39, yeah, that is impressive. And I love the Race Day Live show in Supercross, but if it didn't exist and Brayton wasn't hosting, multiple podiums would have been had, plus 40 in 2025. That's what I believe. I guess we'll never know. Clinton, we'll see you soon, buddy.
You got it, Weege.
Okay, we're wrapping up this show. Headed to Millville. If you want to watch, you know where to do it. Peacock for all the motos live and Race Day Live qualifying coverage and a halftime show and a live post-race show, all on Peacock. Or if you're outside the United States, subscribe to the SMX Video Pass. That's supermotocross.tv.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.